All right, we have the quarterfinals kicking off between Dave and Carrie. Carrie won that first round against Charlie, and she's coming back with a vengeance to try and see if she can knock off Dave, the 1 seed from our regular season league. Dave gets some pieces off, but has one on the far side of the board. Carrie trying to go far through that peg, and she hits it. Very good shot by Carrie. Has some pieces on the board, but Dave does have hammer, so it is anyone's game.
You kind of did, but you didn't
Carrie maybe trying to go through her own piece there. Oh, and she hits her own piece, but not Dave's for an invalid shot. And Dave left with an open 20 and goes a little bit too strong on that one. Carrie seeing if she can get a touch and cannot hit Dave's piece. Dave with a nice touch and pushes his own piece slightly away from the hole, making it a little bit more difficult for Carrie to get another touch 20 over here. Carrie content to hit Dave's shot out. Dave with a nice shot, keeping play to the outside. Carrie losing her shooter on that one. Little frustration setting in as Dave's 20 there will just about do it. Carrie's got one shot left. Goes across the board for a nice shot, but it won't matter because Dave has got the last shot. Is going to take a 2-0 lead. We'll switch now, and Carrie will have hammer. So we did some introduction on Carrie last round, but some quick notes about Dave. He's a longtime member, been playing for a few years now, and Dave's skill has improved a lot over the years, and he was always good at Crokinole as they try and figure out whether that's touching the line. But Dave does a lot of practice drills. He invents his own practice drills, practices at home, and all of his practicing has paid lots of dividends. He competed in his first tournament. He went up to Boston for their Wicked Flick doubles tournament. He partnered with Liz Donnelly. They came away with 4th place. And then in his second tournament, our Long Island tournament, Dave also took 4th place, partners with X, his usual doubles partner when we play here at home. But now it looks like Carrie's keeping that piece on the outside, not really moving in. Maybe she's going for a tie at the last shot here. Oh, well, this is a good opportunity. Carrie could hide the piece. It's going to be a long shot for Dave if he can hit it, and he does. Now Carrie's going to need some magic here. She's looking for an angle in 20. Oh, just misses it, but very close. And Dave's going to take a 4-0 lead. Very close game down to the last shot there. Dave will take hammer as Carrie will lead off. And just going over the hole for Carrie. Dave leaving one right in the center hole. Right near the center. Carrie going for a touch. She sees the angle. Dave giving her a little talk to see what the best shot is. And she hits it straight on, but does not fall in. Leaves Dave's on the board. Dave with a bit of a heavy hanger and doesn't convert, but leaves his sufficiently away from the hole. That's not going to be an easy shot for Carrie. Carrie keeps it in the 15, but Dave's got a lot of red on the board with the hammer advantage. And that's 3 discs on the board now for Dave. Carrie keeps her own piece in. Put some blocking between her piece and that peg, but Dave hits it all out. Now with 4 pieces on the board, this is not going to be easy to come back from. Carrie with nearly identical shot to the last one. This one's a little bit better well hidden. Better well hidden for Dave to knock Carrie's piece off. It would be difficult without going through his own. Dave's suggesting Carrie may do bumping off 2 discs and bumping that blue disc into the 20. See if she goes for it. Just tries to go straight on, bump her own in on that 1 disc. But it is a little close to the peg, so we'll see. She gets the bump, but not the 20. Dave's not sure what a good shot would be here. There's a lot of red on that board he could accidentally bump into. Sticks on the board at least. A lot of Dave's red discs on the board. None of them particularly close to the hole, but Carrie gets a little bit of a follow through, getting closer to that hole. Dave is thinking about the angle on this one. Oh, hits one of his own pieces off. Invalid shot for Dave, and just like that, Carrie's last shot. Dave does have hammer, but Carrie's got 3 pieces on the board to Dave's 3. It could end up 4 pieces on the board to 2 pieces on the board after this shot, depending on how Carrie plays it. Carrie going with the safe move, hitting Dave's piece off that was nearby to her, still in the 5. Now Dave's doing the math, seeing what he needs. Right now, Carrie is up 20 points. So he needs to hit one of those 15s off and keep his own in. He could also go for that on the 10 on the far side, but that's a lot harder of a shot to hit. Dave's figuring out the math now, talking it over with Carrie. This is the make or break shot for the round. Can he do it? And a clean shot. Dave will take that. Goes up 6 points to nothing. Carrie is going to need a comeback on this one. Dave leading off with going a little bit far. Carrie keeping her disc on her side of the board. It leaves Dave's in. Blocks off that angle on the right for Dave to hit, so he's going to try and go through Hogan's Alley. And he misses. Carrie with a chance to capitalize here, maybe roll into the house, but she's content sticking on the outside. She does have hammer, so it's not a bad spot to be. Dave trying to bring play back to the middle with that shot, getting into the 15. And Carrie with a nice 20. Dave with a peel loses his shooter, but it's going to bring play back to the middle of the board as Carrie has to go for that shot. Doesn't knock Dave's piece off, but keeps hers in a respectable 10 with a really awkward angle. If Dave's going to hit that out, he's fearful if he hits that, it'll go right against the peg, and hits Carrie's in. Carrie with a comfortable lead here. Dave sticking on the outside, and Carrie very content to be on the outside too. Dave with only 2 shots left and down 220s does not look good for Dave. And Dave can't hit that one. Long distance shot. Carrie cleanly knocks Dave's off. Dave content to play that out. And Carrie will take the next 2 points. Dave now up 6-2. But will take the hammer advantage back. Carrie goes a bit long on her first shot. Dave's piece slides all over the place, actually leaves Carrie in a better position with that in the 15. But he's going for the higher value shot now. He's got hammer, he can do it, and he still can't knock that one piece off. Carrie's not sure what to do. It's kind of an awkward spot for that red disc. And she hits it off and keeps hers on. Carrie with 3 discs on the board. Dave does have hammer, but 3 discs is a lot to overcome. And Dave with the bounce back into the 20. What a shot. If only I was good at video editing, I could do instant replay on that one. Carrie goes a little bit far on that shot. Dave looking for a touch 20 perhaps. And gets it. A nice touch 20. Carrie's only down by 5 on the board, but Dave's got those 2 20s, and 1 double takeout is all it takes to put Dave at a huge advantage.
30, 40, 45.
Dave sees it, and he's going to go for it. Oh, maybe he's not sure. We'll see what he does. And makes some noise, but all of Carrie's discs remain. Now this is a tough shot to hit without hitting her own discs, but she's going to go for it. A valid shot by Carrie. She's happy she didn't knock her own discs out there. And how will Dave respond? Making a lot of noise on that shot. He's now got 2 in very close together here. Carrie does some damage with a takeout 20 and some demoting. Dave, doing the math here, realizes that he is currently tied with Carrie, but he does have hammer. So Dave is at an advantage for sure, but he's going for the far one, that 10. Now it's Carrie's last shot. She's got to do some hitting out of Dave's pieces here. And she does. Now Dave sees that they're tied right now, and if Dave mugs his shot, they would each score 1 point, which would give Dave the victory with the race to 7. We'll see what Dave does. Will he play it safe? Will he just go for a shot to see what he can do? And Dave makes his last shot, giving Dave the win. With 8-2, Dave will move on to the winner's bracket semifinals. Carrie with the thumbs down. Dave's happy he won, and we'll see you next time.